of e-cigarettes continues to rise in the U.S., even as the use of tobacco products drops to historic lows. Here to answer questions is Dr. Derek Monette, an emergency medicine physician at Mass General Hospital. Good to see you, doctor. Thanks for joining us.
Great. Thanks for having me back.
All right, doctor, we've known for a long time now that burning and then breathing tobacco can, of course, cause a long list of serious health problems. So the big question here, do you have fewer concerns about vaping tobacco?
The short answer is no. I wish I had fewer concerns. I think that the background is interesting. The hope was it could be a form of harm reduction to help people quit tobacco traditional cigarette use, but that hasn't necessarily borne out to be a healthful approach, given that there still are significant side effects and health effects of these e-cigarettes and vapes.
Yeah, so I'm sure you've seen the list of chemicals that the American Lung Association says are produced by e-cigarettes. So is there a danger to inhaling these?
There is. And so I think, people are less concerned because the amount of tobacco could be less. But the fact is there are still some toxins, as you're mentioning, some of these aldehydes, in addition to the tobacco substance that's in there that can both contribute to addictive properties, but also long-term effects on lungs. We still don't know about, in younger people, the effects on brain development. So there's still a lot of unknown questions, on top of the fact that they might be starting at a younger age and have more addictive properties than the traditional tobacco products themselves.
So as you mentioned there, vaping really hasn't been around all that long right now. So we also know that a high percentage of teens and young adults take part in vaping. So what do you want them to know? I mean, they might be 18 now, but one day they're going to be in their 40s and 50s, and we don't really know yet what the long-term health effects are, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you phrased that really nicely. In medicine, we worry sometimes about the unknown unknowns. We still don't know exactly what the long-term effects of these e-cigarettes and vapes might be. But I think what we know so far is that they're likely more, or at least as addictive as cigarettes, and still probably have just as many harmful effects. It's just still unknown whether it's going to be on not only lungs, but also things like neuro and brain development, which is obviously really important. I think that, this type of behavior and this type of practice in younger ages to fit in or to deal with things like anxiety, it makes sense. But really trying to find other sort of outlets, I think in the long term is just going to be better for the health. And they're likely not as benign as they initially were targeted or hoped to be. So unfortunately, I think it's not the right move. But obviously understanding sort of the peer pressure that comes with it. We just want, teens especially to try to channel that energy into something else if possible, because we really don't know yet the long-term effects of vaping and e-cigarettes.
The unknown unknowns. Dr. Derek Monette from Mass General, thanks so much for your time.
Sure. Thanks for having me.